sweet friends, welcome back to Mary's Nest. Today I'm continuing with my Thanksgiving cooking series. I'm making easy, make-ahead whipped mashed potatoes that reheat beautifully. So these are the perfect potatoes to make at Thanksgiving, since you can make them a day or two ahead and then just reheat them and have them ready to go for your Thanksgiving dinner. The ingredients are very simple. All you need is some cooked potatoes, which I've gotten here, keeping them warm, 2 sticks of butter, and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and then salt to taste. The potatoes I like best for making whipped mashed potatoes are Yukon Gold, and the reason is they seem to take on the least amount of water when you boil them. So what I do is boil them in their jackets in well salted water, and then once they're done, it takes about 30 minutes or so. I let them cool just a bit so that I can handle them, pull off the skins, and then put them back in the pot to just dry out a little, maybe on the lowest heat setting I have, just to dry out a scotch, and then keep them warm until I'm ready to whip them. If you can't find Yukon Gold, that's no problem. You can certainly use russet potatoes, but I would recommend baking them in their jackets in the oven. And then once they're done, peel them and then use the potato to go ahead and make your whipped potatoes. The reason I recommend to do that is when you boil russets, they tend to take on a little more water, and so they can create a watery mashed potato, and that's definitely something we don't want. So best if you use russets, go ahead and bake them and then use the baked potato to make your whipped mashed potatoes. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I've got my melted butter in here, and I'm going to add my whipped cream. This is a heavy whipping cream. I'm going to add it to the melted butter and just warm it up a little bit more so that when I add it to the potatoes, everything's warm. Well, I've added the cream in and warmed it up a little bit so that it'll be perfect when I add it to the potatoes. And I've also added 2 teaspoons of salt. That's about the amount that I like. Alrighty, well, I'm going to take these potatoes out. I've just been keeping them warm in the pot, and what I'm going to do is transfer these to a large bowl to get ready to whip them. Now, before I add the buttercream salt mixture, I'm going to go ahead and whip these potatoes while they're nice and warm for about 1 minute, and on my hand blender here, I'm going to set it to number 3 for about 1 minute. Alrighty, well, I've whipped these for about 1 minute and they just look wonderful. And now I'm going to get ready to add the cream butter salt mixture, and we'll whip them again for another minute. And they'll just be luscious at that point. And I like making these because they really reheat beautifully. And when you go to reheat them, just put them in a pan and put them on the lowest setting and let them come up to temp slowly, and just give them a good swirl with your spoon. You don't need to whip them again or anything. They're going to be just fine. This is the way my mother always made mashed potatoes once these hand blenders became popular, and they were always delicious and lump-free and just super creamy, so I really enjoy it. Alrighty, well now I'm going to get ready. I'm going to add this in, and I'm going to add it in slowly, and I'm going to beat these again on. I'm going to put them on the 3rd setting, and I'm just going to start to pour this in slowly, and I'll keep doing this until it's all incorporated. Well, I've got about half of the butter and the cream incorporated, and I just wanted to show you this wonderful texture that they're starting to develop into. Really, they're going to be really lovely. And I also wanted to mention, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you enjoy learning how to cook from scratch like this and make home remedies, and just in general doing various things that involve being a modern pioneer, I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel. And be sure to click on the little notification bell that'll let you know every time I upload a new video. And here they are with all the butter and the cream incorporated, and they just look so light and fluffy. I can't wait to give them a taste. And I just wanted to mention that I used 5 pounds of the Yukon Gold potatoes, and I'll be sure to put a link below in the description to the complete recipe. Now to go in for the taste test. Oh, they just feel like clouds when you put the spoon in. Those are so good. They just start to melt in your mouth the minute you put them in. So delicious. Perfect amount of salt, the 2 teaspoons, and just so light and pillowy, like eating little clouds. I really love doing them this way. And now these will reheat on Thanksgiving Day perfectly. As I said, just put them in a pan, let them come to temp slowly, give them a good stir with a spoon, and they'll be perfect and light and fluffy. If you liked this video, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and be sure to share it with your friends. And if you enjoy cooking from scratch like this, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and be sure to click on the little notification bell below. That'll let you know every time I upload a new video. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to having you join me again right here in my Texas Hill Country kitchen. Love and God bless. Oh, before you go, be sure to check out these 2 videos. I think you'll enjoy them too. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel, click on the little notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.